Hello everybody, welcome to our Parent Junior Jiu-Jitsu session. We're going to start off with a couple of drills which don't take up too much space to help warm your child up and help them with some of their Jiu-Jitsu moves. So Ethan, if you'd like to take a seat off to the side for a minute please. So Oliver, if you sit down. So first movement that we're going to do is something that we call a rocker. This is going to help your child learn how to make their break fall work in a safe way so that their body gradually touches the floor rather than hits it all in one time. So Oliver, if you face the camera for me please. So Oliver is going to keep his back nice and curved. He's going to keep his chin tucked to his chest so that when he rolls back he's not going to hit his head on the floor. He's going to rock back all the way to his shoulders and rock back forwards again. So Oliver, if you show us one time. Good, one more time. Excellent. So Oliver, if you turn and face this way for me please, and then show us two more this way. Perfect. Good. Oliver, turn and face the camera for me please. Okay. So to add to that now, we're going to add our break fall. So your child is going to keep their hands nice and flat. They're going to cross them up in front of their face like a butterfly, and as they rock back, as the bulk of their back touches the floor, he's going to hit the floor with the clapping part of his hands. So Oliver's going to show us two of these, making sure that he still continues to maintain a good shape to his back and keeps his chin forwards and tucked in towards his chest. So two please, Oliver. Nice, good. Turn the face down the end of the room for me please. And two please. Perfect, good. Oliver, turn and face the camera. So one more drill in this little break fall section. Again, we're just doing this so that we're not taking up too much space. In our classes, we would go from a squat position then up to a standing position. But let's keep it so that you guys are able to manage this within your own homes. So the last one that we're going to do is going to be a side break fall. So Oliver is going to bring one hand across. He's going to rock himself down, but this time he's going to go slightly to the side, and as he comes down to the side, his hand's going to hit the floor, and then he's going to rock himself back up again. So Oliver, if you show us one each side, please. Nice, and turn and face the end of the room. And same thing, please. Okay, next we are going to be working on our bridge. So this is going to be a very, very important part of what your child learns within the classes, because it will help them create space underneath their partner, which will lead to escapes from underneath their partner. So Oliver, if you take a seat off to the side please. Ethan, if you come in and lie down on your back, sit feet flat on the floor, perfect. So our bridge, he wants to keep his feet nice and close to his bottom, even coming up to the balls of the feet, so he's able to get his hips up nice and high. And as he bridges, I want him to reach over diagonally over the top of his shoulder. So Ethan, if you show us one each side please, so he lifts his hips nice and high, bridges over, touches his hand diagonally, comes back down. And then bridges up, touches, and comes back down. Perfect. Ethan, if you turn your head and face this way for me please. So let's do one each side again. Making sure those hips are nice and high. And Alright guys, so next thing that we're going to do is we're going to work on a technical stand-up. This is the way that we would stand up if we were in a fighting situation, nice and safely, so we're always able to maintain distance between our partner and also keep our eyes on our attacker as well. So Oliver, if you come and take a seat off to the side please. So Ethan, if you sit down on your bottom, so I want you to put your right hand behind your hips. Right hand please. That's it. So Ethan is going to lay his right leg down on the floor and he's going to point his left knee up towards the ceiling. So his left foot is going to be his base foot and his right hand is going to be his base hand. So he's going to lift his hips up. He's going to just tiny turn his stomach down to the floor to create some space, and he brings his right leg right in behind his hand and he stands up, always maintaining eye contact on his opponent. So Ethan, if you sit back down please. So right hand bases, left foot bases, his left hand is going to stay out front. This is going to help to manage distance. And also his eyes are always going to stay on his opponent as he stands up. So he lifts his hips, leg comes underneath the body, slightly turning his hips down, stands himself up, and perfect. Good job. So Ethan, let's do that one more time please. This time we're going to reverse the process. So he puts his right hand down, left foot as his base, left hand out to maintain distance. He lifts his hips up, circles the leg in behind, stands up and brings his feet closer together. Now, what he's going to do now is he's going to put his right hand back down, his left hand out, and he's going to bring his right leg back through and back to his original sitting position. Then, if possible, we're going to rock to the opposite side. He's going to put his other hand down, lift his hips up, circle the leg in behind, stand himself up, put his hand back down, sit his leg back through and back to the original position. Excellent work. Make sure that we're always maintaining good eye contact with your opponent. Perfect, one more please. Okay, so just to finish off this warm-up today, if you have enough space, one of the techniques that we like to practice a lot with the children is how to roll, because it's very important they're able to manage the way that their body moves around the mat so they stay nice and safe at all times. Rolling really helps with this. So, Ethan, if you'd like to take a seat off to the side. So the way that we're going to do this is we're going to actually do it from the knees so that we don't take up too much space as we roll. In the class, we would do it from standing. We're going to do it from the knees so we can do this with the minimal amount of space possible. So, Oliver, if you'd like to face this way, please. And I would like you to put your right knee in front and your left knee behind. So not the foot, you're going to put the knee on the floor. And then the right knee behind. So, his favourite side is going to go in front. So he's right-handed, he puts his right knee in front. He's going to take his left hand, the opposite hand, down, and through this space between his knee and his hand, he's going to take his front arm and his head. He's looking to roll on the upper part of his arm through to the shoulder. So nice and smoothly, let's do a nice forward roll, please, Oliver. Nice. Now, Oliver will stay there. Now what he's going to do is he's going to do a backwards roll. So he's going to try to roll over the same shoulder if he can. So his head slightly comes to the side. He's going to roll over that same shoulder. So he pushes off on his feet. Perfect. Well done. So let's do that one more time, please, Oliver. So Oliver puts his correct knee in front. Just move back a little bit, please, Oliver. Thank you. So right knee in front, left hand down. He takes his arm and his head through that space and gets a nice smooth roll. Also, doing it nice and low like this is going to take away the element of injury or making mistakes. So backwards roll now, please, Oliver. And he should end up back onto his knees. Rolling and rolling back. And one more, please. Excellent work, guys. So obviously if you don't have enough space in your house to be able to do that, I would say probably on a hard floor like a laminate floor, that's not going to be a good idea, but if you have a nice carpeted floor, that would be perfect.
Hey guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed, please hit the like button and feel free to ask a question or leave a comment below. Lastly, don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you get notified on all future videos. Thank you.